just arrived at Manchester. I've got one more stop to go and then I'll be at the location to view the property. I'll take you guys with me on the viewing. The auction's going to be tomorrow, so it's going to be a big 24 hours. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Warren. I am a banker here in London and property investor across the UK. My goal is to live free and independently from property, so I'm looking for an income of £3,000 per month from property to live free and independently. If that's what you're looking for too, if you want to live free, like and subscribe. That's what my content is all about. So guys, you have seen my vlogs over the past months. I've been to Derby, I've been to Nottingham, I've been to Stoke, I've been to Stockton-on-Tees. Today we are going to Manchester. As you know by now, guys, I'm looking to pivot into the BRRR strategy. That's buy, refurbish, refinance and rent. And I've been all across the north, guys, looking for a property. Today I'm looking to invest in a BRRR property in Manchester. I'm going up north. You're going to follow me on that journey. You're going to follow me on the viewing and you're going to see what I do with this property. So for context, guys, I know Manchester very well. I went to uni up there. I invest in Sheffield and I invest in Liverpool also, so really close. I, truth be told, have always wanted a property in Manchester, but the price point has just been a bit difficult. So this is an auction property that we're looking at right now. Fun fact as well, Manchester is a home of the greatest football club in the world. That's Manchester United, not City, United. Here's the station. So I've just arrived at Manchester. I've got one more stop to go and then I'll be at the location to view the property. I'll take you guys with me on the viewing. Hopefully, should be all good. And the bid is going to be tomorrow. The auction's going to be tomorrow. So it's going to be a big 24 hours. See you guys soon again. So let's get straight to this viewing. So this is the outside of the property. This is an auction property, by the way. As you can see, the roof looks in good condition. Double glazing, new windows. I always love it when a house has new windows. That is a big cost saving. And this is me arriving at the property. That's the agent there. And let me know what you see, but immediately what you can see is this property for an auction property. If we compare this to the ones that I've shown you in Derby specifically and Stoke-on-Trent as well, this is in good condition. Floors look good, the walls look good. I'd repaint these walls, but no real signs of dilapidation. It's not worn. The house has been well kept. It's another bloke there. As you can see, there's other people on this viewing as well. So that's one chap there. So this is the what you just saw was the reception room. This is the second living room. Again, checking the windows here. Double glazed. Relatively new windows in good condition. And this is the cellar. No lights. Looking outside now, very small garden. This is just really just an outside patch more than a garden. Other properties on this road do have gardens. This one's an end of terrace, so I think this is what it's down to. So that might explain it. Having a look now at the kitchen. As you can see, these units are all in good condition. You could rent this property out as it is. But I am going to replace the kitchen. The kitchen really sells a property. Having to play with the water to see how the plumbing is. And right here you can see, the boiler. It looks new, in good condition. So again, big cost saving if you don't have to replace a boiler. And then coming back into the hallway. So again, I want to see what kind of condition the electricity box is in now. So I'm just asking the agent. Have you got any idea where the electricity box is?
I know it's on a prepayment meter, which is why there's no electricity on at the minute.
So yeah, it looked like it was downstairs. Guys, if you're enjoying this video, if you're finding it useful, seeing me in real time, viewing these properties and my thought process on how I assess them, do me a favor and drop a like, guys. Drop a comment, subscribe. It really helps with the algorithm, helps push this video out to more people, helps grow the channel. And now, back to the video. Really dark, there's no lights down there. And that was a funny moment. There was a guy coming up, but I didn't know he was down there.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, God.
So I've got to have my light on here because the stairs are pretty steep. If I haven't got my light on my phone, guys, it's pitch black down there. So it's kind of creepy as well. But here we go. Here's a fuse box. Once again, in good condition. That looks pretty new. So I doubt we'll have to do any sort of replacement of that fuse box, any sort of rewire. A few cobwebs there. And I'm out of there pretty quickly, guys, because it's proper creepy down there. 2 kids. So a guy brought his 2 little boys with him to the viewing, which was funny. So anyway, going upstairs now to have a look at the bathroom. So this was a really big bathroom, guys. Good size. Again, you could let this property out as it is, but I would look to refurb this whole bathroom. You've got some storage space. Might even take that out, to be honest with you guys, because I don't know what that's really achieving. But I'd put in a new sink, just a whole new kitchen unit. I'll put in a whole new bathroom unit. This is one of the bedrooms upstairs. Again, look at that. All that bedroom needs, guys, is a paint and a new carpet. That's literally all it needs. The windows are fine. The radiator's fine. Really minimal work to do in there. And in this second room, same story. Windows in good condition. Double glazed. Don't need to replace that. Radiator's fine. The walls, we'll paint those and replace the carpet. So guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Not a lot to do to this property at all. As I said, you could really rent out that property as it is and not do anything to it. It is perfectly habitable. However, to do the BRRR strategy and to increase the value of this property, what I personally would look to do would be to give it a paint and decorate throughout. So as I said, replace the floors, paint the walls, and then get a new kitchen suite and a new bathroom suite in there. And I really do think that this would be a really good candidate for a BRRR property. Also, guys, with it being in Manchester, this is Greater Manchester, by the way, so it's not central Manchester. I'm talking around like Piccadilly, Deansgate, Oxford Road. If you know Manchester, you know what I'm talking about. That's central Manchester. This is Greater Manchester. However, if you know anything about property, and if you watch my videos over the months, you know that for the last, let's say 10 years, Manchester has been the #1 city for property growth in the UK for the last 10 years at least. I was starting to build and develop heavy towards the end of my stint in uni at Manchester in 2008, and really since then it really has just grown and grown and grown. And what you've seen over the years is a ripple effect outside of central Manchester. So places like Salford, for example, you've got Salford Quays, which is where they have a huge media centre there, and the property around Salford Quays has literally done that. And other places in Manchester. Where I did my viewing today is an area in Greater Manchester that again has seen lots of growth. I talked to the agent about what you didn't see on screen. I talked to the agent about the rentability of property in that area of Manchester. It's always a great question to ask the agent. If they're there in front of you, ask them, how does a property on this road rent if it's done up to a good standard? And her response was really positive. She said you'll be looking at around about £900 to £1,000 per month for a 2-bed property on this road. It's a residential area, and you'll see in a sec, I did a little walk around the area to see what's going on. As you know, I love going around the area and having a nose around and seeing, you know, would I like to live there? If I was moving to this area of Greater Manchester, would I want to live in this area? What's around it? Are there amenities nearby? Does it feel safe? All of that kind of stuff. So not only can you extract money out by doing the BRR strategy, but the yield is going to be pretty good on this property as well. Today's video is brought to you by Invest Engine. Guys, I love property. That is my main focus, what I like to do, but I don't just focus on property. I like to diversify my investments outside of that to spread my risk, and I also invest in the stock market. The property and the stock market are 2 out of the 4 biggest sources of wealth in the UK. An app that I personally use to invest in the stock market in index funds is called Invest Engine. Reason why I love Invest Engine is because you can create an account and start investing in a few minutes from your phone. There's no fees involved, and your money is protected by the Financial Services Compensation Scheme up to £85,000. This app makes it simple and accessible to invest in the stock market, especially if you're a novice. I personally have a direct debit each month, and it goes straight into a global index fund every month. I don't even have to think about it. It's all automated and it does it for me. And guys, if you sign up and invest at least £100 with Invest Engine, you get a £25 £5 bonus if you go through the link in the description below. So guys, sign up today and diversify your investments. And now back to the video. So let's now have a quick look at the area on my walk around. So you've got a lot of shops around. You've got a supermarket across the road, just past the barbers. Just behind me was a cafe. You got a off license, a pharmacy. What else have we got there? A car wash. A lot of amenities, guys. And then these are some more of the surrounding roads. You've got, you know, that looks really safe, quiet road. Houses are in good condition. I'm a real big stickler for that, guys. Is it clean? Are the houses in good condition? Are windows boarded up? Very different to the likes of Stoke-on-Trent and Stockton-on-Tees was before. More affluent, more residential. I'm looking at the cars as well. That's one thing I look at as well. You know, nice, decent cars around. So people living around here have got decent money. And then this is central Manchester. I talked about central Manchester, the likes of Piccadilly. Where I was before to do the viewing, that was Greater Manchester. This is the heart of Manchester. If I could afford a property here, guys, I would buy it tomorrow. But over the years, Manchester, central Manchester has gone up. Why? Because there's just so much demand. The yields are great. So much development, investment into Manchester. So property prices are slightly outside of my budget right now. But I thought I'd give you a quick look around central Manchester. You've got the tram lines. And this is really the city centre where all the shops are and where people go to shop. So guys, that was my journey into Manchester. Check out the next video to see what I did with this property. I think you're going to be excited by it. Tell me, what would you do with this property? How did it look to you? Would you bid on it in an auction? Keen to know your thoughts and opinions in the comments.